Jeez, life of a hustler. Yo, every day I'm on the hustle like that's all I know. A 9 to 5 out the streets long as I'm touching dough. Ain't in a robbing full of pride, I'd rather get my own. That's how I've been
Once I
since
took
was a
responsibility
youngin' and now
for
I'm grown.
myself,
I got a daughter,
I
and
came
know
across
she
this
dependent
quote by
on me.
Nelson Mandela, and Nelson Mandela said, "When you know, you don't know, you must read." Right? So I started reading, grabbing books. I've been building a library for the last 14 years because another thing I do know, them winners got a library in their home. You go look at any massive mansion, the one that'll just stun you when you look at it. I guarantee you got a library in it because the library bought the mansion. They didn't buy the mansion for the library. Okay? So in there it said, when you know you don't know, you must read. So I started reading. I came across this book by James Allen, written in 1902. And it's called As a Man Thinketh, the biblical scripture, As a Man Thinketh, so shall he be. And in this book, it said, and I'm paraphrasing, there is no room in a universe of law for a complainer, and to worry is soul suicide. That was in 1902. Then I came across this other book, and I want to say the gentleman's name is Mark Bronson. I think it's Mark Bronson. It's called what is his name? The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. So of course, I bought the book just because of the title, right? And I started reading this book, and in that book, he said the want satisfies some people. The imagining of having a six pack will hold a person long enough to where they never get the six pack. The fantasy or the imagination, the imagining of hitting the lotto will hold enough people, right? Because I don't know about you, but me personally, I done spent all day in La La Land thinking about playing the lotto, and then I say, well, damn, son, you got to win to have a chance. I mean, you gotta play the damn game in order to win, right? But I'm caught in La La Land imagining, and I ain't even going to buy a ticket. And then my man Nas come, and he say the buck that bought the bottle could have struck the lotto, and I'm like, right? So man, I stopped whining 14 years ago. Well, 11. I've been an adult for 11 years, been sober for 14. I done told you that more than enough times, right? But man, the moment I stopped whining and grabbed a hold of this and something else while I'm here and I'm thinking about it, shit, you better tell them, or I will. The one thing that I had to do something about was them haunting ass past memories. Read in another book, Pursuit of Happiness, that the movie was made by, right? Or from, right? When homeboy say he turned to his past and say, you not gonna haunt me no more. I'm in control. And ever since then, I've been doing what's necessary to keep moving forward, keep gaining knowledge, keep improving self, not making the same mistakes over and over. And then my whining went down. The most whining you gonna get out of me is when I want to ride my motorcycle and can't because I got some other adult responsibility to take care of. You probably catch me pouting for about 2 hours, and then I'm accepting what I have to do, and then I move on with it, right? But when I stopped whining and started winning, man, check this out. I get a job, right? And I'm sitting there and I'm working for the first time in my life. This is 2014. And I start working. And what I mean by working is that I never worked as I went through this moment or season in my life. I realized that I had never worked. Everything I did included a suit, a reclining chair, and an air conditioned office. But I'm working, and I'm coming home dirty, and I ain't wearing suits. And I'm like, man, ain't no way in the world I'm gonna be this dirty and still be broke. Can't happen. So and I don't do budgets. I don't. Nah. If I like it, I'm gonna get it. You know. So me and my wife was never successful with budgets. So I start saving money because my pops would tell me, save money, save money. And I'm like, you're a tightwad, whatever, dude. Later days, bro. But I started saving money, and I saved $600 in 6 weeks, and I pulled it out of a can, and it worked. And I'm like, holy shit, this is what they talking about. So now they go to ending up whining about the income and the money. So then the next day I went to work, I had a lunch and a couple of dollars in my pocket for a Snicker out the vending machine. In a year, me and my wife put together $31,000 cash. Now I know all of y'all out there balling out of control. I mean, 31,000. But for my people, 31,000 liquid money sitting in an account is a lot of money. You go get $100 or $500 out the ATM and your receipt say 29.5. But what did that do for me? I'm glad you asked. It started to curve the behaviors of the whiner, right? Give you a prime example. Every summer, I like to buy a pair of white tennis shoes for the summer, right? So this is the way it goes, and I'm sharing this one with you for free. One summer, it would be K-Swiss all white. Following summer, it'd be Reebok Classic all white. Summer after that, it'd be Nike Cortez. And then I'd rotate it. Every summer, fresh pair of whites. So now, we saving this money, sitting large, bought a new house. Boom, we putting it together. Need the summer kicks. I walked around the mall, literally, for 3 hours. Knew what shoe I was going to buy, put it on my feet, could not pull the trigger. Why? Because I had the Reebok Classics from the previous summer still in good shape. And something was saying, hey, bro, you don't need to, that's something again, you don't need to buy another pair of shoes. Go home and clean them. You don't even wear them that much. So I went and cleaned them the hip-hop way. Not that bullshit they selling you in the mall when you walk by, hey, man, let me clean your shoe. That shit don't work. Bought it. $85. Trash. Right? But anyway, didn't mean to diss that company. Whatever you are, I can't knock your hustle. But me, I'm the old school. Some washing powder, toothbrush, hot water. I'll be ready in 30 minutes. Right? So I stopped whining, started executing, and ever since then, I have been winning. I win in marriage. Not win like the king and I run the house. No. My marriage is harmonious. Huh? Harmonious, man. Had the privilege. Because it don't have to happen. Let's understand that. It don't have to happen. But I had the privilege of driving my wife and rolling with her yesterday. Right? Went to a rooftop party. Huh? Up on the top of the roof, man. It was all the way live. With some real active cats that's going to be coming through here, man. But I'm winning. I'm legit. I'm fully insured, right? I'm not worried about nothing. I am the designated driver because I'm no longer an active drinker, right? Had time of my life, man. Winning. Quality time, all of that. But I stopped whining about what the hell it is she need to do. Because what I learned is my wife don't have nothing to do for me, doesn't have to do anything for me to be all right. I got to be all right with me. We don't do the 50-50. You will never hear me say this is my better half. It's 100 and 100, baby. And if my tank run low, she come on and put something in it. If her tank run low, I put something in hers. You see? It go back and forth, man. But for the most part, we right here at 100 every time. And it took some work, but it took work on me. See, I got in the mirror when I stopped whining. I was in the mirror working on me. Don't give a damn what you do. I'm going to correct me. And once I started correcting me, man, shit, man, look here. I let her be her and I be me. And when we together, we something to see. So be very careful when you send us an invitation because when we show up, we showing out. Shit, I got shit hanging in my closet right now waiting to show off, baby. Got a wedding I got to go turn out in Mexico in a little while. Be gone next week, so y'all ain't going to see us next week. But, hey, they shouldn't have sent the invitation. That's what they shouldn't have did. But I'm showing up, and I damn sure won't be whining. I guarantee you I'm going to win. Shit, if Vegas had a bet on it, Ma, they shit, put your money on me. I'm your best bet, huh? Because I'm going to turn it out, man. But and then another thing that happens when you take responsibility and stop your damn whining and get to winning? The level of sleep you get. The level of the peacefulness of your sleep, man. Do you understand that there's a difference between sleep and rest? Huh? Biblical scripture says, be still and know that I am. Meaning to still the mind. See, when you whining, that mind be going. But them winners, y'all done heard it. They talk about laser focus. Got the blinders on. Huh? Because they focus, man. They don't have all that old chatter and they no, locked in. Championship, finish line down there. That's where we going. Huh? Winners, man. Get you some winners in your life, or you become the winner. Huh? Step your willingness up, man. You hear it in the street all the time, which is a misdirection of the willingness 99% of the time. Man, I'll do anything. Got to get it by all means, right? But that shit could lead to something that'll have your family whining and crying, involved in sad songs and slow driving, baby. Dial that whining down. Get your prayer game up. And when that inside, what's inside you, start to tell you what it is you need to be doing, pray to become willing. Just to be willing. Not that you got to start doing anything right away, but get your willingness together, man. Because if you ain't willing, ain't nothing changing, baby. I don't give a damn what happened. If you're not willing to make the necessary adjustments in order to win, you will find your ass whining while life pass you by, home. So we over here winning, man. We in J Stone Productions right now. Huh? You better tell them or I will. Because I'm coming for that ass. We going to end a lot of whining for a lot of people, baby. Okay? Because we coming to straighten some shit out. Matter of fact, before we close this segment out real quick. What happens when you become willing, right? I ain't whining no more. I'm willing. I heard Sean P say, we got to stop whining. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And then you go out here and you turn on Instagram and you turn on YouTube and you start getting all this information from these Google. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Yeah, yeah, we win, we win, we win. And they ain't told you nothing. Or what about the ones that say, hey, if you want to know, just click here. For $29.95, Ma. That's the hustle. Because I put you on the $29.95 automatic, you gonna forget about it for at least 4 months. And I got that happening time 1,000. And I ain't telling you nothing, but not right here. Not here. We gonna tell you exactly what it takes. So you got to stay tuned, right? Because I'm gonna bring you some champion winners. It will be no losers sitting in front of this camera with me. No whiners. Nope. Ain't gonna happen. Ain't got time. Ain't got time. It's gonna be all winners. Gonna be regular, what appears to be regular people, but they're extraordinary in what they do. From health, low riding, gang banging, motorcycle riding, real estate, banking, writing. Even got a doctor coming. Check that out. And when y'all meet this dude, this brother will be talking to you in hip-hop terminology and then put a goddamn word in there this big because he's a doctor. It's one of the most fascinating conversations. I love it. And but it's going to take a while to get him there. But anyway, man, stop all that goddamn whining. Let's get to winning. I love y'all, man. I'm going to holler at you, all right? Yes, sir.
Yo. Every day I'm on the hustle like that's all I know. A 9 to 5 out the streets long as I'm touching dope.
Right?
Ain't in the
and the winners gonna understand this right here. I made an error when I quoted Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. I said the author's name was Mark Bronson. It's actually Mark Manson. My apologies to you, Mr. Manson. But it's a great book. Mark Manson is the author. If you don't have it in your library, make sure you go and get it, and we'll chop it up another day. Shit, you better tell them or I will, man. Peace and love, y'all.